Hey guys, I just wanted to say I think it's great how I start off this piece with my inks getting all smeared on the top of the eye right there. Yeah, that was lots of fun. Word of advice, kids, make sure your ink drawing is fully dry before you start coloring on top of it, or it will smear. But anyway, hey guys, what's up? So this is my first official, I guess you could say, Copic piece. Like I said before, I'm trying to work small, so I don't use too much ink, and so it's also more experimental. So this, you could say, is my Copic experimental piece. So basically, I knew if it turned out like crap, I'd understand, because this is my first time. So, where I got this original idea is that I just really wanted to draw Gengar, because I saw some buddies of mine playing Pokken, or that new video game for the Wii U. I don't know if it's new. It's come out. It's been out for a while. It's the Pokken, like, fighting Pokemon game, like you control the Pokemon. And I saw Gengar and I thought, wow, Gengar is pretty, like, badass. And also, like, since it's Halloween, there's a whole bunch of Gengars around. And so I was like, huh, let's draw Gengar. I don't know. I don't know why, but I've just never really liked ghost types. And now that I'm looking at them, I've noticed, hey, they're pretty cool. Or dark types. I forget. Is he both? Is Gengar a ghost and a dark type? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Anyway, when I was coloring Gengar, I decided to try and layer things. So I started with very light colors. As you can see, it came out very smeary. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or I wasn't, like, constantly going back over it to get a smooth, even color. But it's something I guess I need to work on. So I also tried taking my darkest color and coloring over my lighter colors. So I don't know if it made much of a difference. I mean, you can still see some of the streaky marks, but that's probably because of my novice attempts to color with Copic markers. I really hope I get better at Copic markers. I'm really excited to have these, and I hope to do a lot more Copic pieces in the future. Also, I suck at coloring. I cannot stay in the lines. I tried to use my Copic Colors blender to, like, get some of the color off, and so I also tried using one of my warm grays to color or, like, shade in the teeth so it'd be less noticeable. I don't know if that worked out, but whatever. Oh, he's a ghost and poison type. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was a dark type. Interesting, interesting. Also, on the side here, I keep testing out my colors, because I didn't pick out much of a color palette before starting, which is something you shouldn't do. But since this was experimental, I said, hey, let's just go with the flow and just do what I want, because it's literally what I want to do this piece. I had chores and homework to do, but I'm like, no, I need to finish this right here and right now, or I'll never get this done. What else can I talk about? Yeah, lots of using that colors blender and just trying to take as much as possible off, and then just laying down some more color. I think Gengar turned out pretty badass. Like, I, like, shaded some of the, like, darker parts, and he turned out pretty cool. You know, Gengar is actually, like, 4'11". He's pretty big, and I kind of wanted to capture that. So basically, this girl right here is a Pokemon trainer who specializes in ghost types and dark types. More of the spoopy Pokemons she really enjoys to train. So I decided to give her kind of this dark but cute vibe. I don't know if it's more in the cute vibe than anything. But you just see this cute kawaii girl, and she's, like, training these really badass dark types, and then it's like, or, like, these really creepy ghost types. Like, wow, I didn't expect you to do that. And also, she's trying to do this, like, selfie pose. I actually took a selfie of myself doing this pose so I could get it right. And then Gengar's kind of, like, creepily chilling in the background because she wanted to take a selfie with her Gengar. Because, come on, if Pokemon existed in real life, I'd be taking selfies with them 24/7. What if there was, like, a social media, like, in the Pokemon world, just for sharing selfies with your Pokemon? That'd be so cool. Like, I can just imagine everyone like trying to out-selfie each other with their Pokemons and making, like, the funniest selfies, and then, like the most unique selfies. Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, Pokemon, why can't you exist? I mean, you'd probably kill every one of us, but, you know, I'd be totally cool with just having them virtually exist. Like, they're like holograms, but they exist, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just think that'd be really cool. So for the hair, I don't really know how to color in hair. I'm really bad at it. And I'm also really bad at inking. I don't know if you can tell, but my inking skills are not on par of what I want them to be. I can tell you that much. Also, I don't know what colors I keep track with. I just kind of, I don't know, some people keep track of what colors they use. I guess it's because they've used Copics for so long, they could just be like, that color looks familiar, and then they look at the colors, and it's like, oh yeah, this is my BV 12 or whatever. I don't even know if it's a color. And it's like, I don't know, I can't do that. I just pick a color, test it out, like, yeah, I'll use this, and then once I'm done, I put it back. Well, after I'm done coloring and stuff, I reorganize all my markers and stuff. I don't understand how people do this. It's quite a mystery to me. I don't understand. Also, inking. You think Inktober would help me with my inking skills? I guess it did. I'm still trying to get more confident with my inking skills. I should have tried more interesting inking ways with it, but I just, like, whenever I try to get, like, very thin and precise lines, I usually mess up, so I make it darker, and it messes up the rest, so I have to make those lines darker, and so I just end up with this very thick line variation, and it doesn't turn out like I want it to, and it really frustrates me. But, you know, whatever. Also, I wanted to make her eyes more yellow, but because I have the Copic Ciaos 72B set, it doesn't really come with much of those pale yellows I was looking for, or those very vibrant yellows. It's more of, like, there's this one color on the cap, and I thought it was, like, a very pale yellow, but it's like, nope. It's yellow-green, which doesn't really make sense to me, but, you know, whatever. I'm not salty about it. Yeah, like, the only yellow I consider yellow is Y11. All the other yellows are, like, gold or an orange color, and it's like, okay, but I know the A set had more yellows. Kind of still regretting that I should have gotten the A set, but, you know, you live and learn, you do your own thing. So at this point in time, I decided to use my Prismacolors on top of the Copics, because I see some people do that sometimes. I'm like, I wonder how that works. So I tried outlining some of her hair with one of my Prismacolors. It was a very vibrant but light purple, and I really enjoyed that. I thought it gave it a little bit more vibrancy to it, and I also used it, I don't think I used any of it on Gengar, but I did use it on my Pokemon Trainer girl. I used it, I think, to outline part of her eye and also add a little bit more shading on her skin and on her dress. Oh no, I did use it on Gengar. Yeah, I used it on his eyes, that's great. On her bow, and I used it a lot on her face, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. And then I used my Uniball Signo to give her highlights. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I hope you enjoyed this piece. There will be a lot more Copic pieces to come. Anyway, bye! One more thing, I wanted to give out a shout out to the Extravagant Dreamer on Instagram. She drew one of my OCs, or not really my OCs, I guess you could say, but one of my Inktobers, and colored it and made it so pretty. You need to go follow her. I loved it. I also drew one of her OCs. If you check out my Instagram, I shall have that. Anyway, this is now I'm saying bye. Bye, guys.